First one was a sweet one. Second one was a blast. Third one, I don't know the rest of the words to the jam. Welcome to Anthem VIP Farm, guys. I feel like we're still off. Like I have to move over a little bit. Probably. The sign's in the middle-ish. Yeah, not really. Not really. Hey, welcome. How you doing? Let's talk about this beer first.
Yeah, talk about the beer first. Come on.
Hey, Kronenberg. This beer actually turns you into Kronenberg. So
Help me! Imported from France, so obviously it's great.
Yeah.
France known for
you
the
can tell
beer.
it's imported from France because beer is spelled the French way, B-I-E-R-E.
I wish there was like head on top of this so we could take a knife and slake it off.
Dude, you should have said something. I could have used the beer machine and we could have poured like a draft.
Why did we do that? Why don't we ever... We should do that every podcast.
Every podcast.
I'm serious.
No, we're doing it.
You have a fucking thing called a beer machine.
It pours it so it's like pouring it out of a draft. Like a...
Kill me. Kill me.
Should we start over? Do you want to start over?
Die. Die. Die.
And this, I believe it smells like it was made in 1664, so it's going to be...
Dude, let's
pretty
drink
great.
this. Close. Next week we're doing that one. Just because.
It's very Heineken flavor. It's not too bad though.
No,
Heineken's a little more
lighter. It's like a lighter.
It's lighter.
Yeah, it's not as bitter as.
Actually,
Heineken.
there's a cool little flavor at the end. Yeah, it's like
like taste to see an Oreo cookie. I think I ate an
like
Oreo cookie.
all like 8 creams out of a regular Oreo cookie all together. How you doing there, Junior?
Dude, I needed a drink today. Today was just like one of those days where I was like, I came into work and I'm like, I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. I'm gonna get it all done today. And it's like people throw like jugglies, like hit like flaming knives and be like flaming knives. Ah! And that's what I did all day.
But you did it though.
Yeah,
you juggled it.
Yeah, but I was like literally like I had a plan. Like I was like, this needs to get out of the way. I need to do this today, and I didn't do any of the stuff I needed to do. It was just like
tomorrow, Mike. It's always tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Didn't want you to sing a song out of it.
I love you tomorrow. How you doing, big guy? I bet what you're doing is so much cooler.
I'm better now. I'm playing Spider-Man, so I mean, that's already better.
You're welcome.
But I didn't get a lot of sleep this weekend, so I had to work, and then I didn't get a lot of sleep on Monday, so I just bombed out last night. And I woke up like the most groggy.
Bombed out and depleted?
Like I was like a drunk guy trying to get to my car. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to get pulled over. But somehow
I'm gonna have to get pulled over.
I'm gonna have to get pulled over.
I guess.
Like,
I'm
thank you, officer.
over.
I am so tired. But I'm feeling a lot better now. And I mean, we're here. We got news. So yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Okay,
so let's do this.
So Matt, you were leaning into something.
I am. Mike, the Mandalorian has one new photo. How excited are you about the one new photo?
I don't know why you put that on your list.
I did, because it is a picture of R5-D4.
What? The iconic droid from the first Star Wars movie ever?
It almost went into a this season. Sorry.
A New Hope.
A New Hope! Well, if you don't know, they're an astromech that's like more of a bucket head.
For those who have watched A New Hope, the R5-D4 droid is the iconic droid because it was the first one that Owen picked, Luke's uncle, picked to be their droid, and he had a bad motivator.
Like, they started leaving, and because C-3PO and R2-D2 were friends before that, when they started leaving...
He didn't want to pick him up.
And that droid,
been, you know?
Like, C-3PO was visually upset, and verbally upset, more like it.
Visually, he's very gold and very...
Yeah, you really couldn't see anything. He looks exactly the same, pretty much. So when that droid blew up, he recommended R2-D2, and that's how they stayed together.
That's right. That is
the rest is history, because R2-D2 is the man with a plan, the real man with a plan.
Literally, like the hero of the entire series.
Like every single,
not even just like the trilogy, the entire series.
Yeah,
he's a fucking baller.
Everyone. So, so also we know that the Mandalorian is set between 6 and 7. But we don't know what role, if any, this R5-D4 plays at all.
See, I'm hoping that he's just a cool, like, R2-D2 analog kind of droid.
I'm hoping this picture has nothing to do with the show.
Well, I also hope that he... I have the opposite. I hope that he is exactly that droid. And it's just like a big coincidence, a big cool coincidence.
Maybe he's the one that didn't get picked by Owen and subsequently Luke, and he's like, instead of chip on his shoulder, she's trying to do better now. He's like, I'm not going to blow up again.
The thing is, too, is like, obviously, like, the the story rumors that he had the bad motivator on purpose so that they could be together, kind of thing. But because he wanted R2D2 to be on this journey with him, and so he's like this droid that maybe knows a little more.
So you think R5D4 made a sacrifice? Is that what you're saying?
But also maybe like he knows a little more.
And you said that was a rumor. Where was that a rumor from?
Everywhere, the internet, man, the internet, dude. Look it up. These people know it. Our smarks know it. They know it. They're good people.
That's all I got for that.
Well, speaking of smarks, Oscar Isaac, Matt, confirmed for the Dune. For Dune trailer. Or the Dune movie.
Not Dune.
Dune, not Dune. Yes. He's going to be playing the main character, played by Timothy Chalamet's dad, Duke something or other. I had it written down in my notes originally, but I forgot my tablet, so I haven't written it. All from memory, by the way, guys. All from my ass. But Oscar Isaac's playing a dad, which is kind of interesting.
He's old enough. He looks like he could be anywhere between 29 and 40, 44, like...
He's got like that kind of craggy face, but like still handsome. I didn't say he wasn't handsome, guys. Okay.
Roguishly handsome.
But what do you think about it? Like Dune, obviously, Dune's kind of like a nerd thing that never really got on either of our radars. It was a little bit before our time.
I almost kind of want to watch the older Dune stuff, just like
100%, yeah, because everyone like people that love Dune.
Yeah, sure.
And obviously, there's this big mythos behind it, and many stories.
Well, it's like you with Farscape. Like people that love it. I don't. I just was like neither here nor there.
You're like whatever Muppets. I don't care.
It just was like
Ben Browder. Whatever. He's mediocre. Fuck you. Get out of here. Come back.
No, I'm not leaving.
No, but yeah, I'm excited for that. Like, more Oscar Isaac's always a good thing to me.
Sure. I loved everything he's been in recently. I think that he can't really do too much wrong, so do it.
Do it. Ricardo Cole.
Speaking of mediocre, my GameStop is now not pursuing a buyer anymore, which means that they're pretty much screwed. I think because no one wanted to take on as much debt as they've incurred in the last 6 months or something. Well, we just reported a couple weeks ago that they'd had two buyers that were supposedly getting a deal done.
Why did you drink that much
next month? That's how I drink.
Christ. I know that's not good. That's I don't call it this.
It's got a big mouth.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, they still like what does that mean for fucking there are the other things.
Well, here's one big thing it's going to be for us is that this is probably not going to be able to retreat in our games anymore.
I don't usually do that anyway, so.
I sell my games back every once in a while, you know.
I did once.
Well, whenever you give them back to me, that is.
You don't give them back. Did you sell back out of war?
No, I gave it to someone else.
Exactly.
I like to. You know,
exactly. That's why I believe in the original concept of the PlayStation 4 when they said, how are we going to share games? And the people that are not in charge anymore but handing the game to each other. You're like, you know what? Nice. Although you can still do it with Xbox anyway. But the originally they wanted to make it locked so you could only play it on the console. And
yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, it was a bad idea. Bad call.
Well, I don't get too much on that. Just that there's no buyer and they're not pursuing one. So does that mean they go bankrupt now? I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
they lost $488 million.
They lost 25%. Well, they also lost 25% of their stock price just from this one decision.
Yeah. I think they're down to $11, which is.
And so yeah, and I know some people that work at GameStop too, and it's. I wish them the best. I don't know. It sucks to work at a place where you're like, hey, I don't know where my job's gonna be. And
well, game stores right now are like CD stores 10 years ago.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like FYE was, there's nothing to sell anymore.
Doesn't FYE stand for fuck your employees?
It does.
Turn on the fun, FYE.
It's got nowhere to go. So, I mean, Best Buy sells electronics, and that's why they're still around. But even that, they might not be there too much longer, really.
I'm sad about this, though. I mean, I do own these shopping GameStop maybe twice or three times a year, but I like the experience of getting that physical game and going in the store and picking it out yourself, kind of thing, and
smelling the game.
Launch parties, just smelling the farts from nerds.
Lunch parties,
the nerds farts.
Lunch party.
Launch party.
Launch
party.
Finger sandwiches.
I'm pretty sure I said lunch party. Damn it. But yeah, like, I do, obviously, but I lived through that stuff, so it's like, a lot of people now, like, a lot of kids nowadays don't need to live through that, so they don't care. But, yeah. I'm sad about it.
What do you do?
Lunch party.
I'll make the name of this episode. That's all I'm saying.
We'll think of a better one. It'll come up. Let's talk about. Oh, you're moving this table. Let's hear it a little bit. The Birds of Prey teaser. So, did you see this?
I did.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
I was just like Margot Robbie. So beautiful.
She's very, very, very easy on the eyes.
And they showed all the characters, all the main characters. I think they showed the Black Mask too.
And they hinted at someone.
But they showed Rosie Perez as Renee Montoya. But for some reason, they silhouetted version of her drinking. Because that's her power. I was like, my superpower. Like, I have a weapon. I have a bottle of alcohol.
She drinks a lot.
Good boy.
Got it.
So I guess she's kind of relief.
Maybe she's like the Jessica Jones of the team. What's her power?
I'm okay with that, but Renee Montoya is just a good cop.
Yeah,
it's a good cop.
Yeah.
The question, even as the question, which is a percentage takes on later, the question I don't think has any superpowers as far as I know. I think they just wear masks.
She just wanted to have a cool superhero name and have no superpowers. That's pretty lame.
Yeah. But Renee Montoya also hooks up with Batgirl. I think later.
Oh well, then never mind.
Yeah.
She wore that in there, guys.
Boom.
We need something DC.
By the way,
but also a teaser. Supposedly there's a teaser in there for Batman.
Where'd you see that?
I didn't see it. I was just told that.
Oh, what a loser!
Where'd you see it?
I didn't see it.
Where'd you see it?
I didn't see it at all.
I just
wanted you to say it.
No, I didn't know.
So I'm just because I.
I'll go back and look now. I was told there's a Batman teaser.
I did see this thing, which I don't know if it's Suicide Squad or if it was like a deleted scene from Suicide Squad. So I was watching like a breakdown of the trailer, and they showed a scene where Harley Quinn kisses Batman, and I was like Ben Affleck kisses Margot Robbie, and I was like, where the hell was that ever put? Like I think it was supposed to be in Suicide Squad, but like why was it there?
It's like, I'm a ladies' man, I guess, or something.
No, yeah, like I think he was like she was pretending she was dead, and he like went down and like, oh, I'm gonna like give her mouth to mouth or something, and then she like grabbed his head and kissed him or something, and I was like, okay,
well, that's sexy, right?
Okay, why did that happen?
You want to see Ben Affleck kiss ladies?
I mean, whatever, but like, why did it happen? Like,
because that's something Harley Quinn do. She's a prankster.
And true, but then why was it? I don't remember that at all. Like I was like,
Batman wasn't in Suicide Squad. That's why you don't remember.
Was it just like a director's cut kind of thing? Because no, but he was like alluded to in obviously with Deadshot and with
sure.
Harley Quinn. It's just weird, and I was like, okay, it was. I didn't want to. I felt bad. Like I felt weird seeing the scene. So I was like, now I want to know what that's from, but I also don't care enough to know what that's from.
You'll never know.
That's that. But they did show the Huntress, which is cool. They showed Black Mask, which is cool. Although he was not wearing a black mask at all. He's just Ewan McGregor being Ewan
McGregor's with his face.
Black Canary, they only showed I think a silhouette for, but she was like singing, so it might be like the new 52 version of her, because the regular version of her is not like a rock star. She's just like...
She's probably a reporter like every other person in every other comic.
No, Black Canary is not a reporter, but she does ride a cool motorcycle and wear fishnet stockings.
Because that's functional when you're...
And she's also one of the best martial artists in the DC universe.
With fishnet stockings on too. I mean...
Yeah, and she's like number 7 out of like 10, top 10.
It's okay if they put pants on her though.
But also, like, she's a great martial artist, and then, like, if you start kicking her ass, she just makes your head explode with a scream. So that's kind of a thing too.
It's useful if you can't win with...
You're a really good martial artist, but I'm gonna be... No, I just said my head exploded. My eardrums just blew out, and I'm deaf for the rest of my life.
Whatever works. Whatever you can get away with, you know? No
I'm
jail
a
time
hero.
for you.
Yeah, I'm a hero.
Mike, they have a new director for the Invisible Man, not DC,
DC.
Universal
Please.
monster movies. By the way, they're not doing a Universal monster movie shared universe anymore.
Well, I mean, as long as Johnny Depp's still starring.
He's not.
What?
They have, her name is Lee Wayno.
Lee Wiener?
Lee, right? Lay?
It's good that you wrote this down.
Why? I don't know how to say that. I just don't know how to say the word. Leigh. Lee, okay. Lee Wayno, could even be a dude, I don't know.
Probably is a dude.
Okay, well he or she was the director and the co-producer, or was a co-creator of Saw,
Yeah,
but now he's going to direct and co-produce The Invisible Man. So there's no
more horror.
There's no Johnny Depp. Yeah, but that's cool because The Invisible Man kind of is based in real horror.
You know, we don't need in a movie about an invisible person, Johnny Depp, or in any movie anymore. Let's just we're done with him. We're good.
I don't know. We kind of need Johnny Depp to be invisible at this point. Just go.
If I were invisible.
But so he won't be in there. I like that they're going more creepy horror though. So I hope it doesn't go like over the top gory horror like a Saw movie. But
I mean, at least if it's with him, you won't see it because he's invisible.
It's like I got stabbed. I can't tell. Or does blood like pour? Is blood out?
Why? I mean, it's not just his skin, right?
Well, Invisible Man doesn't make any sense. To be
honest. It can't just be his skin because like if it's just his skin, then you see his
so like every like even his organs are like clear.
See, what's sucking being the Invisible Man is just like you can't see your hand grab a doorknob or something. Like,
yeah. Oh no, you'd lose track of yourself. It's just a body.
Yeah.
Like just stepping would be tough because you don't know where your feet are anymore. You know?
Exactly. 100%.
Or like doorways, you probably smash every doorway.
And if you didn't, like you like people would just walk into you and you would like normally you'd be like, I will dodge this person, or they would say I will dodge you, but you
have no clue what distance you need to dodge because you don't
walk
know how
on the
big
road
you are
or some
anymore.
bullshit, and then when you're walking on the road, people aren't like swerving away from you because you're not there.
There has to be a scene where somebody pours like something on him so you can see.
So basically, being the Invisible Man would be the worst.
So who do you think's doing this? Tom Holland? He's doing everything else.
Hey, yeah, I'm the Invisible Man, guys. Hey,
I'm totally invisible. I don't know.
By the way, he dies again. I didn't mean to spoil that. Sorry. I didn't mean to spoil. I'm sorry.
It's one for my Tom Holland and two for his Tom
And also that we didn't do Tom Holland. We did Spider-Man Tom Holland because he's
Yeah.
English and is very English.
Is the Invisible Man English? I don't know.
I don't know. He could be. Why not? He could be fucking Zulu. He could be like a fucking from the moon. He could be like
from the moon.
Aborigine.
From the moon.
He's invisible.
Like he lives on the moon base. That's on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, the dark side of the moon.
It's a fact.
It's a great.
It's in Mufan's files. Everybody knows it's in Mufan's UFO files.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds like
Not
anymore.
That's all I got for that.
So, did you hear about this, Matt? Quantic Dream is going multi-platform.
No, I didn't hear about that.
So Quantic Dream, a Chinese company called NetEase, which is known for the PC and mobile games, bought a minority stake in Quantic Dream and said, yeah, guess what? You're not Sony exclusive anymore. You're going to be multi-platform from now on.
And he went, hi, I'm from CyberLife. I'm Connor.
Yeah,
hello, I'm Connor.
This doesn't apply to their older games, so I don't. Yeah. So like unless
new stuff,
unless there's some kind of option, which I hope there is. Honestly, I really hope there is because I love Quantic Dream and I would love to see their stuff on other platforms. I know if you're like, oh, well, it's not exclusive. Whoa. Like, no, you know what? This is good. You know, other people need to play these games too, so that's a good thing. But going forward, their plan is to have, and they also want like global and online elements to the game, so I'm not sure if it's like more like, like multiplayer where you can like vote on like Until Dawn where they have the multiplayer where you can like vote on the outcome or something like that. I don't know if it's that or if maybe they're thinking of something altogether new that they want to do with those kind of games, or like, maybe we could all be androids in CyberLife now.
Hi, I'm Connor from CyberLife.
Detroit Become Human 2 Electric Boogaloo. My name is XX Wolverine XX. From the android from CyberLife.
My name is Hardware69 from CyberLife.
Hard Dick Cock Monkey 699 69XX.
My name is Butthole Surfer 6969 XXXXXXXX from CyberLife.
Underscore.
All right.
I'm down for that.
Sure.
I mean, let's do that. If we just do that, I'm cool with it. Like
all right.
Detroit becomes. It's just a very depressing. Like androids are very oppressed, and you're like just cleaning a house all day.
And like I'm Clown Porn 69.
I got us a new cleaning drawer. Her name is Clown Porn 69.
Clown Porn 69.
Come on, get in there.
Jay and Silent Bob Reboot is officially starting February 25th in New Orleans. Snoochie Boochies.
Are you ready for this, Matt? That's actually the one thing I forgot to write down, so I'm glad you wrote that on there.
I'm definitely ready.
Is that on my original list?
Kevin Smith posted on his Instagram page.
Literally the picture,
with a picture of them looking super old, but still wearing their clothes.
Jay and Silent Bob get old. It happens.
I'm cool with it though, because I know how much they like this project. It's sophomoric, but it's
it's funny and it's
They're fun,
nostalgic.
and you know, as long as they write it like they should, it's gonna be a fun.
Sure. I really hope it's just them trying to like get into what the kids are doing today.
And honestly, this is like kind of a hot take by me, but like,
Hot take.
Kevin Smith does the best when he's not trying too hard. Like Zack and Miri Make a Porno, fucking amazing. His best movie in my opinion.
Oh.
And
Mallrats was great too.
yeah,
I mean,
but
they
like there are
tried
some
hard
scenes
there.
like where he's trying way too hard, and you're like, okay, this move past the scene. And Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is a fun movie because he doesn't try too hard. It's like just stop. Like you don't need these like long diatribes in your movies. Just have fun with it. Like people want to see your movies because they're fun, you know. And it's okay to have like subtext and things, but like don't hit us in the head with subtext and be like, "Yay, guess what? My character's gonna talk real fast because I have to tell the subtext really fast." And he already has blah blah blah. And you're like, okay,
Well, just his style back then.
just talk about superhero sex organs and we're good. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I want some
That
superhero
kid
sex
is an obsession with superhero sex organs. I did get to the Stan Lee promo and cameo in Spider-Man.
Into the
game.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Oh, in the game, yes.
Yeah.
You saw Into the Spider-Verse already, right?
I didn't see it yet, no. I had no money. I didn't go to theater.
No,
I remember Aiden already went though. He went, so he really liked it.
He
went with
without you?
He went with his papa.
Oh, okay, so-
I have one more thing, and then
I have two more things.
I guess you go first. I usually.
First, let's talk about Anthem at the VIP demo. Did you play it?
I didn't get to play because I was working and I really didn't have to. I set it up, but I just didn't get to play it. Hopefully, I get to play the
fuck,
open
dude?
demo this weekend.
What? Did you buy it through EA Access or something?
I bought it.
This way I don't need goddamn money.
PlayStation Store.
Oh, okay. So and they gave you the code anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I went
They
to
didn't
buy.
even charge me for it yet.
I actually went to buy it on Amazon, and they didn't have it available on Amazon, and I was like, that's weird. And then I heard about the VIP demo. I guess was kind of a disaster a little bit.
Well, that's what the whole point of a demo is, though.
No, it's not. That's the point of a beta.
No.
A demo is supposed to be
This
a
is-
piece of the game that they
this is a
polish so that you
closed-
can play it.
This is like a closed beta demo. They're doing the next one is like an open.
They didn't call it beta though. That's what
I
I'm
know.
saying.
But
That's the point.
That's what it is.
That's annoying to me. But so I watched someone playing this, and it looked. I mean, the game, like it looked fun until it like lagged out, until it rubber banded back to like this one guy was like trying to get through this area to this one thing, and like he kept rubber banding back to the
I
point
hate romantic.
he started at.
It's like my least favorite thing.
Yeah, and
in a video
like
game.
he was like he said it with no other comment. He's just like talking about like the issues, and like I was like going "Rah!" Just kidding. So I'm just like watching
hate
Roman
Rubber
back, like Roman like hundreds of yards back to this, and like he was shooting these dudes. They're just like standing there. There's like no like the AI was being, and whether it was like a lag thing or it was just like a dumb AI thing. They're just like
Yeah.
bullet sponging these fucking shots, and they're just like.
Yeah, like that whole thing with romantic plus bullet sponging would drive me insane. Like I'm glad.
Like that's the reason because one of my Division 2 is actually announced and coming out soon, but the and a beta for that's coming out as well. But one of the reasons I did not like the Division 1 is because bullet sponging. Like when you shoot a dude in the head and you have to
I
shoot
hate when there's
50
like a
times in
certain
the head.
range and you move away and then the thing resets and you're like,
Like you're shooting these things and like they're just like okay.
I just feel like
Thanks.
you're shooting something. You take like 30 of its lives away, but then you move out of the zone that it's in, so it just goes and resets and it gets all its lives back. You're like, I just was trying to hide for cover.
Yeah, like, well, this guy was like he's like killing these like shooting these monsters. They're not moving. He's like getting close to them, and then he like romance back and they get all the lives back. And he's like,
Yeah.
and like he's just saying other things, but like I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh my god!
Not cool.
Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Not
Oh my god! Oh my god! So yeah, that was a thing. And another big thing was that if you didn't log on at a certain time, EA forgot to set up enough, or not forgot, but they just didn't set up enough servers for everyone. So people were like, it was like, sorry, there's no service available for you to play your VIP demo. Go fuck yourself.
That you probably
Bye.
you paid money for so you could get on this thing.
Like, bye.
Well, I did have it downloaded, so I might have been one of them to screw it for, but I didn't really.
No, you didn't,
think
because you
over
weren't
it.
on. You weren't playing it. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah, I like load up to the screen where you pick where you want to go.
like if there weren't enough, if there were too many servers, that would have been a thing. Like, oh, okay, like you download a game you didn't play. There's too many servers open. Like that would have been a thing, but it wasn't enough, and they had to go add more later. And they're like, oh, rest assured, we'll add these in later. And it's like, thanks.
Try again
I paid
next
for this
week.
early because, like,
So are you saying that you're a little scared about this game now?
I am
really
very scared.
You're psyched about this game.
You're
telling me you got me psyched about it.
I did.
Because I was like, this just looks like
That's
Destiny
totally Storm.
and you got me excited about this
but
game.
you love that game because it looks like Destiny. Because you fucking are a Destiny mark. Say it to the camera.
Listen, I already had Destiny though, so I didn't need to get this game. But you convinced me to because you're a jerk. And all I can say is I better have some blue ladies to make love to. That's all I can say.
Ladies to make love to. You heard that's the name of the podcast? No,
I think it's too much.
The last thing that I have, Subnautica, man.
So mine's less exciting. But keep
I played Well, mine's not. I mean, mine's.
Well, we can still talk about this too.
Oh, well, that'll be the last thing we'll talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wasn't with it too. Subnautica. Actually, let me because there's a sequel already.
When you're done, look up the
surprise announcement
the
that's coming out. But first off, I just got Subnautica for PS4.
Sure.
Game of the it did win some gaming awards already, including IGN's I think Survival Game of the Year. I think it was. So I happen to know someone that works for the company, and I got a free code for the
in the know.
Oh. I also there's an announcement that happened that I knew about way before it got announced, and I kind of got a scoop. I'm actually an insider now. I will call it for the industry. But so I know this is the announcement that I can now say. I couldn't say before when I knew it because it was.
Didn't hold it in. I gotcha.
It was confidential. I was in it.
How
yeah.
cool! Listen
to
this guy.
That's what I'm saying. Subnautica's sequel got a surprise announcement. It's coming out next week, which now is like this week. Is actually going to come out the 30th, which is tomorrow. Which is it's 2 days ago now because we're going to post this on Friday this time. But it's going to be early access. It's just an early access thing right now, which is fine because it just means they're going to improve the game and things like that. But it's available for purchase on Steam and the Epic Store. And this one is the first one is it's very ocean related. You're swimming through the ocean.
Lots of semen. Gotcha.
Getting bit. No, there's no semen at all. You're the only man. You're the only man. That's why it's very lonely. It's fun to play though, because it's like an Ark kind of game where it's you have to build things and you have to put things together, and you're in this pod. You have to you have a fabricator, but you have to get these things to fabricate materials with.
Yeah, sure.
You once you right now I just got the power because when you crash land and you have no power, very auxiliary power, and there's also the big ship that you shot off from is right next to you, but it keeps saying, "Oh, it's going critical. It's about to explode." So you're actually, which you don't have to do, but I went up to the surface and watched it explode because it was kind of cool. But it's really super fun because once you start unlocking things, you start making repair tools and you start making upgrades for your suit. We can swim faster and things like that. It starts unlocking more content for the game. In a cool way where I found a repair tool and repaired my radio, and then it started giving me missions to go find other pods. And so okay, there's a distress signal for this pod. I will go find these people and finally meet someone. Nope, they are probably dead, probably super murdered because I went in there and their pod was busted open.
But who murdered them?
But what you do get is you can download the data from their pod, and it gives you more blueprints and more information.
Who needs people when you have data, right?
It gives you more. Well, that's the thing. It's you're basically collecting a ton of data, but you're also trying to stay alive because you have hunger and thirst that you're dealing with as well. And the day-night cycle is crazy. It's like an hour for day-night cycle. So you're go outside and it's night, and then everything is trying to murder you. Oh, cool, dudes. And so far I've met the things trying to murder me so far. These weird fish that fly at you and explode and take out half your health. They have health packs.
As fish do.
They have med kits. These weird giant barracuda dudes that are they're called stalkers, and they're just assholes. Luckily you can eventually make a weapon, but I had this little tiny knife and I had to stab the dude 50 times to kill him. But I was just I will kill you! He was swinging at me on moving all the way and just stabbing him a bunch of times. And I finally killed him and got nothing. And I was just okay. But the thing is, you upgrade your tools, your scanning tools, and when you upgrade the tools, you can use them to figure out what can help you on the planet. So you
sure.
At first you're just kind of relegated to finding rocks and shit, and you're oh, this rock it has titanium, and I can use the titanium to make this thing. But then you make a scanner, and you can scan the fish and like, oh, this fish is edible, or like this fish can like give you oil and you can use the oil to make this. And so like you start getting more, like you unlock more and more as you build your tools and stuff. And I've only played like about 2 hours now, but it's super fun. And the sequel looks even like it's gonna be balls harder and crazy. It's called Below Zero. So basically, Below Zero is
let me just guess.
It's like a frozen play. I don't know if you're the same character, but like this character has crashed on some kind of frozen fucking world.
If you're the same character, he's got some bad luck.
Or you're on the same planet, maybe that just has frozen parts. I'm not sure what they.
It's just wintertime.
Yeah.
Winter's come.
Yeah, but it's like everything is super frozen, and like I don't want to live on that planet. That kind of seems gonna suck to me. But the first game so far is super fun, and the biggest thing about it is that it's beautiful. Like everything is bioluminescent at night, so like all these like weird fungi and stuff are glowing. Like,
so when they're trying to murder you,
you're
like,
oh, yeah, so nice. Yeah, like the little murder creatures are like, oh, they're glowing in the dark, they're beautiful.
Oh, they're biting me.
And they're like really, there's really cool designs. Like this one thing, there's this one fish that like at first it didn't say anything about the fish. It was like, oh, it's just a fish. But then like you find out that the fish, because it has this giant eye, has like a lot of protein in it. And so, like, I started just catching the fish and, like, eating it to, like... And your little fabricator guy will cook it for you, which is nice. And so you don't get food poisoning.
A little, like, saute it?
Yeah. Like a little... and what's funny, too, is, like, those little, like, kind of, like, portal moments where it's, like it'll give you, like, little hints and tips about it that you can't do. It's like, oh, the fish that you're cooking would taste so much better if you had some spices. So I'm like, yeah, thanks, asshole. Cool. Yeah, and so it's a fun game so far. I'm liking it. It's a little lonely because right now I'm the only person. I've just heard another person's voice in the game for the first time, and it was like a weird distress call, and they're dead. And I was like, okay, well, that's the thing. Well, I can only play in small batches because I like experiment where you're interacting with people all the time, and I like social ones.
You just go up to them and they take a picture with you, or you high five them.
Yeah. You need a little fist bump or something?
All right, well, last thing. Speaking of interactions...
Because we're wrestling
marks. Family. Mike, Roman Reigns is going to be in the new Hobbs and Shaw Fast and Furious.
And there's a picture of this that's on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's part of the Hobbs family.
Now, this is cool because he's dealing with leukemia. He was just diagnosed with a reoccurrence of leukemia that he had when he was younger, in his early 20s.
But is an actual cousin of The Rock?
Yes,
right?
They're all every single Simone is like somehow is like distant related, but I think he's closer than most. He's like his second cousin or something. With the Usos, they're also his second or third cousin. I think second.
That's why they have the chest tattoos.
So they're gonna be doing some Samoan stuff because that's where Hobbs comes from. The Rock's character in Fast and Furious, like his family's from Samoa. And so he goes back to his roots or something, I guess. Just while dancing around, like screaming, like you're maybe doing a haka or something. I don't know, but
sure. Why? You know what? Why not?
But it could be.
Yeah, did you see they actually had? It's like I think it's five brothers. Yeah. So it's like 5 different actors.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many.
All you've seen before.
Yeah.
Too, like in stuff. And some are Hawaiian, I think, but some are Samoan too. Pretty nice.
All right. Well, we'll talk about this after. So.
Let's see. You know what we're talking about on the podcast?
I think we got enough.
It's too nerdy.
I think we made meaty and spelt enough. Guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for enjoying our Cronenberg. We didn't turn to Cronenberg, so we're good.
Not yet. Stay classy, guys.
Then Fang Fum.